Ever get that feeling? Scrolling through social media and it's like, bam, everyone else is out there launching businesses, writing books, even climbing mountains.
Right.
And you're like, still trying to figure out if you want cereal or toast for breakfast.
It's so easy to fall into that trap, comparing our chapter 1 to everyone else's, like, chapter 20 highlight reel.
Totally. But what if we could shift that?
Sure.
What if instead of that comparison game, we found a better way to see success? One that's all about celebrating your own pace, your own journey. That's what we're diving into today. Your journey, your pace.
I like that.
I was thinking about this earlier, reading this excerpt, and it reminded me of this time I tried to learn piano as an adult.
Oh.
And I had this friend, right, who could just sit down and play these incredibly intricate pieces
Yeah.
effortlessly. And I just remember thinking, man, I want to be at level 100, like now.
That instant gratification.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it was like comparing apples and oranges.
Yeah.
They'd been at it for years, practicing consistently. They understood
Yeah.
that whole process of learning and growing.
So thinking about that, this idea of level 1 versus level 100, what really struck you about that comparison?
I think what's so powerful about that analogy is that it shines a light on the invisible effort behind success.
Yeah.
We see the end result, right?
Mhm.
The finished product, the award, the achievement, whatever it is. But we often miss the countless hours, days, even years of work that went into it. It's true. We kind of gloss over that messy middle part, the stumbles, the do-overs, the sheer grit it takes to level up.
Yeah.
Like expecting to, I don't know, bake a perfect souffle on the first try without ever having cracked an egg.
Exactly. And just like learning any skill, think about it. Each level demands different things from you. So level 1, maybe it's all about building that foundation, understanding the basics.
Right.
But as you progress, the challenges, they change too. It might be about fine-tuning your technique, pushing past your comfort zone, or even developing a deeper understanding of the craft itself.
This excerpt also dives into this idea of embracing failure,
Oh, yeah.
using it as fuel for growth. It mentions this journey is for those who are ready to learn from failure, and I thought that was interesting.
Absolutely. Think of it like this. Every time you stumble, every mistake, it's not a failure. It's data. It's feedback telling you what's working, what's not, what to tweak, where to really focus your energy.
It's funny because that really resonates with me. It's like shifting our perspective, right, from this idea of failure is bad to failure is feedback.
Exactly. And when you can embrace that, it's powerful. You empower yourself to keep moving forward, one step at a time. And I think the key takeaway there is, eyes on your own lane. Don't compare your chapter 2 to somebody else's chapter 20.
Right.
Channel that energy into writing your own story.
It all comes back to that powerful affirmation. It's right
Yeah.
there in the excerpt, and it really hit me. Your success is coming one step at a time. Let's get to work. It's that reminder that, hey, the journey is just as important as that final destination. And those small, consistent efforts, that's where the real growth happens. So as we wrap up this deep dive, I'm going to leave you with this. Think about one small action you can take, like today. Doesn't have to be huge, but something that aligns with your goals, your values, even just a little bit. And remember, this is your journey, your pace. Every step forward, big or small, that's a victory. Celebrate it.